By the way, Nathan, you have a little kid right now. Are you aware that they're no longer teaching the emperor wears no clothes in school?
Did they teach it in school? I didn't know they did teach specifically that. It's just a...
No, they're wiping stuff out, dude. Just because I brought this up a few weeks ago. I remember on one of the other shows going, don't you think it's funny that they taught you the emperor wears no clothes later on only to shove gravity and the sphere in your face? And then everybody's like, what's that story about? And I'm like, the whole panel doesn't even have a clue what that story is. I had to tell the whole story over again.
Perfect. Can you tell it again?
A guy shows up into town without completely broke and comes up with a story that he sells the king. He's got this really beautiful thread. It's absolutely beautiful. But if you're retarded, you can't see it. Only intelligent people can see this thread. So the king decided to get himself an entire outfit made out of this magical thread and took it for a walk down the street after it was made. And the only person who spoke up...
Hold on. You missed a bit. So there's a little in-between bit. So...
Well, there's a whole lot of in-between.
I just want to put the in-between bit's quite pertinent, though, so to the programming. So the in-between bit, the negotiation takes place between the king and the merchant. The merchant agrees to make the whole outfit, but it's going to take a lot of time. So the merchant he's given a little bit of space in the castle, and he's there, and everyone in the castle is all around watching him all day long, sewing his invisible thread. And they're watching him do it all day, all night. He's sewing the invisible thread and he's hanging it up on the coat hangers and he's getting all the material ready. And they're all watching him do it with the invisible thread. And at the end, he hands the coat to the king and the outfit, and the king's very pleased with it. And then the story continues. Go ahead.
King takes the outfit for a walk, and the only person who says he can't see the outfit is a little kid. After the little kid starts screaming, no, I still can't see it. I don't care what you say. And then in the end, the emperor's naked in the middle of the street. Turns out.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Then they told you gravity and the spinning ball. I could not understand why they would possibly teach you about the emperor.
Well, the moral of the story is don't buy cheap thread.
That's the only moral?
And I thought it was the earth as a ball is naked.
I thought it was don't fall for BS, but...
Yeah, don't fall for BS and consensus opinion. Everyone in the castle's telling everyone in the town about the beautiful clothes. When the story gets elaborated, or the way I heard it, the padding for the story is about how the handmaids and the servants in the castle are telling all the townspeople about this dress. It all gets hammed up about how this outfit's being made, and it's the most magical, amazing thread, and that permeates amongst the community. So the community get told about how the king's going to come out in this most amazing dress, and everyone's telling them about how it's magical thread, and all the people get told this news, and they're all very expectant about the king showing off his new outfit. So when the king comes out, everybody nods along. Oh, yes, of course, beautiful, yes, your majesty, because they want to please the king. And so everybody's agreeing with the king who's telling them that it's a lovely outfit, until a kid says, he's got no clothes on! And they go, shh! No, he's definitely got no clothes on, I can see his willy! And the king's suddenly really embarrassed and runs in, and everyone's just fallen for a lie because it's consensus opinion. Everyone's just told everyone else that it's beautiful, so they all agree.
So when is King Ball going to get embarrassed?
To me, it reminds me of that video with the little kids that are watching the rockets take off. And as the rockets are starting to do their leveling off and starting to look like they're coming down, the kids are sitting there saying, it looks bad. They look like they're coming down. And all the adults are sitting there trying to work it out. Like, yeah, it's the spin of the earth, or, whatever, and they're clapping in the background. Meanwhile, the kids are like, that looks bad. It doesn't. It's going down.
That was epic.
That innocence would be the kid just say, no, that's not what's going on. This guy's naked.
It's gonna be loud when it's over. Wow.
Whoa, that's fast. Not there yet. Feel the ground, it's like shaking. They go straight. It looks like popcorn right in the middle. Oh no, it's going down. I want to see when the snow.
What a mark.
That's like that right there. I did. It's going down. Oh, good. I can't get it in. It looks like that's so It's gone.
Firework. Yeah.
10 miles.
Across the water. Oh, we're by it now.
12.1 miles.
12.1 miles. Woo! There it goes. Oh, look at it. He's coming this way. Woo! See the shuttle. All you see is
All
the...
you can see is the fire. It's down into the sunlight.
Woo!
See, now the sun is taking over. It's going through the setting sun, and now it's up in the sunlight.
They're falling. I got it.
Shuttle's the brightest. Two below
Isn't it, Jody?
Yep, I got 2 separate things.
He's not running around with clothes on. Why does everybody not see that?
That's the perfect analogy, Chocolate. Absolutely ideal. So yeah, when I describe the childlike wonderment that I experience now, that is the perfect example. Exactly. A kid standing watching a rocket launch and saying, they're going to crash, it's coming back down. And then immediately one of the parents or guardians launches into a talk about gravity, bullshitting his way through it with nonsense and seeming more intelligent to the kid on a surface level. And at the end of his spiel, the kid says, "No, it's coming back down," because he's looking at it. The kid's got the evidence of his own eyes, and he's more than happy to declare the evidence of his own eyes. So the moral of the story when it comes to the Emperor's New Clothes is don't disbelieve the evidence of your own eyes.